Good morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Hope everybody's well. This is Sunday with Spirit. And for the new people who are joining on this Sunday, this is not a tarot card pull. We, as a collective watching, I like to think of us forming a circle of intention so that we can create positive changes in our personal lives and in the world. And for the people who have been here before, thank you for showing up again. Let's see what we can get into. Let's see what good trouble we can get into. I know we talked about the act of manifestation, but I think I think I talked about this last time, but I have it written down again. So obviously, we need work on that. And then I want to talk a little bit about journaling. And one of the reads that I was doing last Friday, I think, was how do we empower ourselves? So I want to dig into that. Let's just look into the art of manifestation real quick again and just touch on that. Okay, I saved you all the shuffling till the last one. So the art of manifestation, spiritually, physically, I don't know what that means yet, and the intended or a path to consider. And a path to consider. So spiritually, we have Vision Quest in medicine position. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And so when a card comes out that's upside down, it's in the medicine position. It's kind of like castor oil. Anyway, the Vision Quest. What the art of manifestation is going into this Vision Quest. What are we envisioning? What are we questioning? What do we want to bring forward? And it being in medicine position reminds me that I'm not really going into that vision quest enough. It's like, I'm making coffee thinking, I wish things would change. Okay. Oh, now I got to go do this. I got to do that. So I'm not spending enough time in my practice, in my quiet space. And look at that card. It's so beautiful. I love that little heart space up there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's so cool. All right. Spiritually, physically. And this is the one I said I'm not sure what that means. Push-ups? I don't know. Strength. Physically. So spiritually, we have Vision Quest. Physically, we have strength. And when I'm thinking about this strength card, one of the stories that Sir Lawrence, I call him Larry because, we're like this. Well, I'm over here. But Laurence Olivier said that you have to be, as an actor, you have to be physically fit. You have to work out really hard for any role. And you look at his roles and you go, he wasn't an action dude. He was like this. He played Heathcliff. But he said, sitting around and waiting for you to be called on set was horrible. You just sitting around for hours, and then, all right, Mr. Olivier, time to go. And then he had to be prepared. He had to be ready. And he couldn't be, oh, I'm tired. No, his strength came from while he was waiting and going, oh, hurry up. That strength, that physical strength that he needed to, when he got there, to perform at a high level, at the highest level. I think he's one of the greatest actors of all times. And it's that strength that he brought forth to when he was called upon. And this card I'm using is an intended path, one of many. Right now I'm envisioning that Eight of Wands going towards a point of clarity, a point of light. Whoa. Wow. Listening. Elephants listen with their feet as well. Do y'all know that? I think I said that before. And then in this card, there's music playing. One of my subscribers is always talking about music and got to turn off the news and listen to the music. And, we all get that from time to time. And, a lot of different subscribers are sending me things to listen to in different music. And it's awesome. It's so great. And some of it is goofy and some of it is just angelic. It's magical. And it's all good. It all raises our vibration a little bit. So, but it's also listening to what you're hearing in this vision quest. So for me, what I'm getting out of this in the short run of it is we need to spend time listening to where our strengths lie. We need to be strong in this waiting for things to appear and paying attention to things that we may slough off. And again, I went to repeating numbers this last week because I've been seeing them a lot, and a lot of people have been getting them. We're moving into a new energy field. And we need to let go of that old energy and welcome the new energy in. So going back to journaling, because I think I've talked about that a little bit. And Colette Baron Reid, she had a journaling webinar, I guess. She's got a new journaling book and new journal. And she does a lot of stuff. She's a great businesswoman. She makes amazing cards. This is her enchanted. This is. All three of these are hers, I think. So she's great. And so she's got this new journaling book and card deck out, and I was listening to some of the, her talk on that today. And I journal a lot. It's how I tap in. That's one of my strengths is tapping into journaling, into my spirit guides through words. But there's an interesting, one of the things that she said that was really interesting as I shuffle thinking about what to hear in journaling is the front part of her journal is all about good stuff. She turns it upside down and goes to the back, and that's all the stuff she wants to get rid of. Interesting. Sometimes we just have too much stuff, right? So we need to get rid of some stuff. And, you know, when we think of 2020 as we move away from it, there's a lot of stuff I want to get rid of. And again, not going political here. But if I were to go political, there's a lot of stuff I want to get rid of. But again, don't want to get into political. Let's, you know, keep the comments to here and now. But we've learned so much about what we do and what we don't want in this year. We're not going on autopilot anymore. Yeah, whatever happens, it is what it is. No. It is what we make it. What do we want to make it? Let's go back into that vision quest. Let's have the strength to go back into that vision quest and hear really what we want to hear. So, journaling. What to throw out and what to save. Okay. What to throw out and what to save. And when I flip these cards over, if you guys get some, you know, different meanings from what I get, by all means, those are probably more important. And it seems kind of silly when I was doing this. I was going, what to throw out, what to save? Well, certainly you should know what to throw out, that what doesn't serve you. But maybe there's something that we're not thinking about. So that's why I guess I did it that way. The sacrifice in medicine position. What to throw out. Does this mean that we are, we may think that we shouldn't throw it out, that it's going to be a sacrifice to throw it out? But it's in medicine position, so it's really not that big a deal. Physically, again, these are the spiritually, physically, which I don't know. 8 of air. Oh. 8 of air. This is the good tarot, so it's 8 of air. When I see these feathers falling, it's like, don't think about it too much. Just let them go. Just poof, let them go. Don't hang on to them too tight. Whatever it is that you need to throw out. And the possible path is into the unknown. Who are we if we don't have possessions? Wow. I mean, who am I without a bathrobe? Just another tarot card puller. I'm joking. But who would I be without my tarot cards? I'd have to, do runes I don't understand runes at all. Haven't looked into it, but just don't get it. All right. Sorry. What to save spiritually? What to save? Is that the child? Love this card. The child. Love this card. The innocence, the wide-eyed. Save that. We're getting rid of stuff, but we're not getting rid of this. We're not getting rid of our awe and our excitement about what is going on in the world. Spiritually, physically. 9 of Earth. Don't give away your money. Is that what it's saying? What to save? Save your money. What does this mean? What does this mean? When I look at this and then I think about the 9 of Pentacles tarot card, this woman is comfortable in who she is, what she has. She knows how to manage everything. And in other decks, she has a bird with her. And in this deck, she has a flower. So to me, it's like stay in the childlike atmosphere of what to save. Know that you're going to be comfortable with whatever you give away. It's going to be okay. And the more important things is knowing that the riches that you have may be as simple as holding on to a flower. And a possible path, it's going to be a little balancing act. Look at that, a little balancing act. And I like that this ship is on a bubble, on a line, and it's dropping rose petals down. But rose petals are also coming into the boat. So as you let go of things, more things can come in. Things that don't serve you. There's a lot of things that don't serve here. And you just need a few to fill up your boat. You know, boats are great as long as, you know, the water's on the outside. When the water gets on the inside because you have too much stuff, boats are not that great. I know. All right. Okay, that to me, I mean, I get a lot from that. So, what to throw out? It's not that big of a sacrifice. Just let things go. Let them go easily. It's kind of like when I, you know, at the sunset, let the sunset gently into the west. Don't hang on. It's not, you can't. And it's going to be a little scary. You're going to go, I don't know. But it's okay. Have that childlike wonder. Know that you have everything that you need. And know that you're going to be balancing things. You're going to have that feeling that, oh my gosh, how can I do without this? Well, you can't. So let's look into the question that I asked on Friday. I hope this isn't going too long. It's starting to be as long as a Catholic Mass, but I promise I'm not going into Latin today. Okay. And I'm not going to make you kneel down or stand up. I can't make you do anything. All right. How do we empower ourselves? How do we empower ourselves? Okay, how do we empower ourselves spiritually? Water in medicine position. Physically. The high priestess. And a possible path. Storm fields. How do we empower ourselves? As I look at these cards, I look at this water. Water's cleansing, it's rebirth, it's regeneration, but it's also this water bubble. And because it was in medicine position, I said, sometimes you're going to have to walk out of the bubble. Thinking, I like my bubble. Maybe I need to step out of it a little bit. And trust that there is a higher authority that is guiding us, that has our back, so to speak. But it's not really, there's no back, but there's this higher authority of the high priestess. And I'm taking this out of, this is the good tarot, so I'm not going into the other tarot images of what this is. But if you have a priestess, a woman priest, who is warm and compassionate, who is more fair than vengeful, and she's of the higher authority. So it, speaking of Catholics, when I grew up, it was, you do something bad, God's going to send you to hell. But the images of angels and the female deities that I had, they would never send me to hell. So, kind of like them better than the male ones. And so I think that comforting female aspect of the high priestess when we step out of our bubble is just something to embrace. And the physical path, or the path that we may want to look at, when storms come, there's two paths. You can go on the path right into the storm, or you could exit stage left. Take that path. Storm's going this way into that house. You don't need to go into the house. We're getting rid of stuff. I see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I'm going over here. So don't look for trouble. Don't look for storm clouds. Trust in the higher source that they're going to be, wrapping you up in a protective hug. Step out of your bubble a little bit. That's the messages that I am getting. And when I say you, I'm not saying you, I'm saying me. All right. I want to thank you all for being here with me on this Sunday with Spirit. Thanks. I'm going to close this reading with big love for y'all.